So, the Chao Emperor hopes you have a fun time watching any of our Thanksgiving Day plays, whether in Philly or in New York's Macy's. We wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And now, Paul has head over to the women's division portion of Week 23 session. That's right, and for race number 1, we have Jessica Claymore, Helen Benjamin, and Trisha Davison. These 3 divas are sure to be thankful no matter where they finish. So let's get to it, and let's have a Chao race! Alright, so Jessica, Helen, and Trisha are making way towards the main path to start off the women's division portion of Week 23 session of our beautiful Thanksgiving show here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I hope that everyone in Louisville is thankful for many reasons, including their families, their friends, and of course, all our folks here on Chao Racing. Right now, it is Helen Benjamin who have come in early up in the front, followed by Trisha Davison in second place, and Jessica Claymore in third place. And as Helen Benjamin heads for the water, the first superstar gets divas on Week 23's women's division action is number 6, who's trying to desperately hold off the youngster with Chao and Harry. And right now, number 7 is Willis, before he hits the wall. Right now, guess who is getting left behind in the competition all the way back? Number 8 is getting left behind in competition early on in the race, as number 6 opens this one up with back-to-back divas, and there he goes, flying down the aisles. That was a good speed rush right there, and he got the flying ability. Now he's going to dominate over the 5 Super Chao to come one. And who got the next speed rush is number 2, trying to desperately get back in this one ahead of numbers 1 and 7. Right now it is number 8, who is getting all alone in last place behind the pack. We passed the 1 minute mark sideways. And who will get the next one? It's back to number 6. Now he dominates over the 4-5 Super Chao, and that's his first speed rush of the race. Meanwhile, our 3 divas, with Trisha Davison leading over Jessica Claymore and Helen Benjamin, are making their way towards the wall. Which one of these divas will prepare when they get to the goal line? We'll find out soon enough. And it should be an exciting one indeed. Next divas belongs to number 7, who's trying to hold on numbers 1 and 2 in the dust. Poor number 8 is getting left behind. He really needs to get a couple of speed busts. He really wants some. But let's head back to number 7. Now he's battling with number 6 to try to take the lead over the 5 Super Chao. And our 3 divas have reached the top of the wall, with Helen Benjamin leading over Trisha Davison and Jessica Claymore. And let's see who will get the next command speeders. It's number 8. Finally, number 8 gets the next command speeders. But I do believe that's all he's going to get for this race. Right now, Helen Benjamin is making their line, and down the stretch they come. That's what a famous horse racer says, and so is one of us. As number 6 takes a 4 speed rest of the race, Helen Benjamin is going to hold off Jessica Claymore at the home stretch. Helen Benjamin is our winner. So now she has won 6 of her 10 races so far in her 2017 season. As number 1 will close out the speeders race. And number 8 can just forget about this race. Alright, well played, Helen Benjamin. What a performance, right, Brandon? Right, and there will be more sign coming up, so stay tuned for more of our Thanksgiving show. And moving on to race number 2, featuring 3 of our famous wives of our favorite male superstars. That's right, race number 2 will feature Christina Bennett, the wife of Antonio, Maria Schneider, the wife of Chris Schneider, and Marissa Heaton, the wife of Alvin Heaton Sr., and also a crush of Alvin Heaton Jr. as well. Let's see which wife will make his husband proud. Please start the race. Alright, so our 3 wives are trying to impress their husbands as they are cheering on up on the stands. And right now it looks like Christina Bennett is pausing for a moment, trying to get some attention here. Maria Schneider and Marissa Heaton are shaking the palm trees up at the front. And there goes Maria Schneider. She's going to have the command not only up in the front. There goes Maria Schneider. And she's trying to maintain the ground. The only one on the pack. And who got the wing toss? It is number 7, Natsu. And look at that. A couple still trying to rest, so he's going to move up a couple places. Right now, guess who is getting left behind in the competition all the way in the back? It's number 2. He's going to head for the water. As Beavis number 2 of this race will be made by Marissa Heaton, the wife of Alvin Heaton Sr. and crush of Alvin Heaton Jr. right on the silver Chao, making their way towards the other side of the swimming hole. And there they go, bursting down the line, making their way towards the hill. And who got the next one? It is number 8, who's getting left behind in the competition, now catching up to Marissa here in about for dear life, all the way back. Right on up in the front, it's Christina Bennett trying to defend the lead over Maria Schneider. They're trying to do their best as we pass the 1 minute mark of this exciting race. And the next speed race is going to be made by Marissa Eden. That makes her second speed race of the race. Trying to catch up with Harry. Right now, numbers 2 and 8 are getting left behind in the competition. All the way in the back to back. And it looks like number 2 taunts for a moment. Or number 8 taunts for a moment. That means he's going to need a couple of speed runs if he wants to get back in this one. And this is the first of them. Now trying to get back to number 2. Meanwhile, Christina Bennett and Maria Schneider continue to battle for the lead up in the front. And Christina Bennett has reached the top of the wall. And there she goes for the next advanced speed. She's trying to leave Maria Schneider in the dust. Poor Maria Schneider better hurry up if she wants to make Chris Schneider proud. Let's see where they are at the home stretch. And let's find out who will get the next command speeders. And here it comes, heading into the home stretch. Next BS belongs to number 1, who's trying to leave the other switch on us. And Marissa Hina in the dust. Right now, poor number 2 is getting left behind in the competition. All the way in behind. So on a couple opposite with Chao. But we look at it. And Christina Bennett wins the battle of the wall. See on Chao is twice a thing. Antonio's thankful that Christina Bennett won as number 6. Well, the next command speeders. I don't think we will have time for another speed rush on this race. That is going to do it. As number 2 is getting left behind in the competition. Alright, so Christina Bennett made Antonio proud and thankful. Yep, she got the win this week. But what about the rest of the season? We'll find out soon enough. Back in a bit. Do not go away. Alright, time for the next race, Paul. Okay, race number 3 will feature Sam McDonald, Erica Fellows, and Yuga Kojima. Erica Fellows has been winning recently, in the past couple of weeks or so. Let's see if she can do another win in her favor this week. For our Thanksgiving show in Louisville, Kentucky, everyone is on the course. So without further ado, let's rock this place! And it looks like Sam McDonald's going to mess, along with a couple of Chao. That means that Erica Fellows and Yuga Kojima will have the opening edge up in the front. Let's find out which one of them will pay off or not in the only one. Right now, Erica and Yuga are going to shake the palm trees, and now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like both Chao are dancing to the beat. That means number 6 will have the upper hand of the 8 Chao in the current moment. With Erica Fellows in an easy second place ahead of the pack. And Erica Fellows is going to rest. That means Yuka Kojima will have command of the best position of the 3 divas as number 8. Wins the winning toss, he's heading for the water along with the number 2 Chao. And right now, number 2 is getting left behind in the competition all the way back in the pack. As number 6, who wakes up from his nap, takes BS number 2 in this race. And guess who took a shortcut? It's Erica Fellows. I knew she was winning recently, and I do believe she's going to win this one again with another shortcut strategy. Good strategy by Erica Fellows. And who got the next command speeders? It's our Japanese native Yuka Kojima, who's trying to catch him in hurry. Right now, number 1 paused this one more, so he was spending the battle with number 2 for dear life as we pass a 1 minute mark sideways. Who got the next command speeders? It's number 6. That makes his second speeders to the race. Now trying to catch up to number 7 in battle for 3rd place. Meanwhile, Erica Fellows has a commanding lead. She is dominating over her opponents at the current moment. She's climbing up the wall, trying to maintain her huge lead ahead pack. I do believe no one is going to catch up to him in a hurry. Next BS belongs to number 2, who's trying to hold on the rest of the Chao in a hurry. Poor Sam McDonald, Yuga Kojima, and number 1 are all getting left behind in the competition. Which one of them will get the next command speed buzz? It's Yuka Kojima on a Japanese name. That makes her second Divas race. But this race is all about Erica Falls. She's gonna win this one by a landslide. Up in the front. Yep, she's gone, ladies and gentlemen. As Sam Madonna takes the next command for us. This race is all about Erica Falls as he makes his way towards the finish line. Erica Falls wins this one by a landslide. She dominated over opponents in a hurry. As number 6, who dominates over the 5 Silver Chao, takes the next command speeders. That makes his first speeders in the race. And right now, number 1 will close out the speeders for the race, as he's getting left behind in another competition. Number 6 will come in second, followed by Sam Madonna in third, and Yuka Kojima will come in 4th place. Alright, so Erica Falls, with that win, has jumped to the 500 mark. Now that's right, she might have a chance to come out next season. Back in a bit, do not go away. Alright, let's do one more race and then we'll be done for Black Friday's taping session. That's right, race number 4 will feature Alicia Brown, Christian Jacobs, and Dulcie Harrison. Let's see which one of them will come on top in this next race. The players on line up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock. And please start the race! Here we go. So who's going to walk away with the next victory tonight? We'll find out soon enough. Right now it looks like the 3 Chao are making their way towards the palm trees, heading out of the rainbow path and into the palm trees. They're going to bring down that coconut shaped fruit, and the fans are on their feet. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And there goes Christian Jacobs. She's going to lean over Felicia Brown, who is right on her tail in second place. And come on, Dulcie Harrison decided to dance to the beat all the way in the back of the head. As number 8 wins the winning toss, trying desperately to get back in this one. And right now he's trying to get main momentum at the current run. Right now number 2 is getting left behind in the competition early on. And he scores just as expected to take the water. As number 7 will have Speed Race number 2 in this race, trying to hold on number 1 over at the ridges. And look who took a shortcut! It's Dulcie Harrison! Her shortcut strategy paid off, and now she will have a man on the lead! Up in the front of the pack. Now she's making her way towards the sapphire portion of the course, as we head back into number 7, who's still trying to hold on number 8, Harry. Right now, number 1 is getting left behind in the competition all the way back. But the real deal is way behind the competition is number 2, as we pass the 1 minute mark in the side race. As the next appearance we made by number 6, who dominates over the 5 Silver Chao and the other 2 divas in a hurry. Meanwhile, Dulcie Harrison has a commanding lead heading into the wall. I don't think either of her opponents will be able to catch up with her in a hurry. Dulcie's going to get an easy victory. Next appearance belongs to number 1, as he tries to catch up to both Felicia Brown and Christian Jacobs. Poor number 2 still really needs some speed bus, and I mean now. But let's head back to number 1, and look at that. He now has command of the lead over the 5 Silver Chao and Felicia Brown and Christian Jacobs with second place. And as Dulcie Harrison heads to the home stretch, the next appearance will be made by number 6. He doesn't need to go to rest. He commands third place over the rest of the pack. And Dulcie Harrison has his race all on front, ladies and gentlemen. Felicia and Christian won't be able to catch up to Dulcie in time. Dulcie Harrison wins by about a landslide. Great job. As number 7, we'll get the next command. Yes, Dulcie Harrison gets his long way second win of a 2017 season after struggling for a while. That was a great effort. And number 2 has no hope for surviving whatsoever. He is going to get left behind competition. And it looks like number 7 will get back-to-back speeders for the second time in this race. He leads Felicia Brown and us. That brings a total of 4 speeders race. And I do believe that is going to do it for this race, as the last diva makes their way towards the finish line. Yep, that's going to do it. So with that landslide affair, it is Dulcie Harrison who gets a long way second win of the season. Yep, she's done pretty well for this week. We right back with the second half of Women's Illusion Races after we hear word from this. Alright, Paul, 4 down, 4 to go for the Women's Division. That's what we have next. Race number 5 will feature Sasha Isbell our defending 4th place participant Olivia Fortin, and our defending champion Pauline Carter. There's the lineup for this race, and let's head down to the field again. Good luck to the next 3 divas on the quest for victory. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race! Let's see who will come up on top in this race, as the fans of Louisville, Kentucky continue to cheer on the support of all of our superstars and divas here on Chao Racing 2017. Right now, the 3 divas are going to shake the palm trees, and now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like Sasha Gisbo will have come in and lead, following in a close second by Pauline Carter, rapidly catching up to her tail. And it looks like Pauline Carter will win the winning toss, as Sasha Gisbo heads for the water. And right now, a couple of Stuart Chao in the back are gaining the beat back in the palm trees. Looks like numbers 2 and 7 are getting left behind in the competition all the way in the back of the pack. And it looks like they'll both be heading for the water, as Pauline Carter, our defending champion, who's flying with all her might, opens this one up with back-to-back speed bursts. And now she has control of the lead, as the next speed burst will be made by number 2, who dominates over the 5 Stuart Chao for the moment. Right now, number 1 is getting left behind in the competition. And number 6 pauses for 1, as he will get the next command speed try to lead number 8 in the dust, and number 1 in the dust as well. Meanwhile, Pauline Carter is getting tailgated by Sasha Gisbo and Olivia Fortin. By the way it looks at it. And who will get the next command on the speed bus? It is going to be nominated number 2. That makes sense. Second speed bus race, and you can forget about being tailgated by the Stuart Chao. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. For now, the other 4 Stuart Chao getting left behind competition, as number 1, who desperately needs to catch him at the policy for more, takes the next command speeders. And back with front, Pauline Carter and Sasha Gisbo are battling for the lead, heading into the wall. Olivia Fortin is also trying her best to stay alive in the game. And it looks like Pauline Carter's first. That means Sasha Gisbo will have command on the lead. Let's see what happens in the early run. Next speeders belongs to number 6, who's trying to lead number 7 and 1 in the dust. And right now it is a close contest up in the front, by the way it looks at it, while the 4 Stuart Chao or 5 Stuart Chao climb up the wall. Who will get the next command speeders? It is Olivia Fortin. I don't think she'll have enough flying power to catch up to Sasha Gisbo. Looks like Sasha Gisbo is going to prevail an upset over Olivia Fortin. What a deal for Sasha! As number 1 will have the next command speeders, and number 7 is getting left behind. Sasha Gisbo upsets Olivia Fortin! What a deal by Sasha Gisbo! Yeah, that was quite an upset for Sasha indeed. Coming up, we got more action for you. But first, let's hear a word from this. Wow, that was an exciting upset. I do believe the fans agree with the staff that this should be the 4th upset of the year nominee. Congratulations to Sasha Gisbo on her achievement. Alright, time for race number 6, and this is a very important race as well. That's right, it will feature Tiffany Anderson, last year's runner-up Sarah Glenmurray, and Cindy Newton. Since Olivia Fortin was upset by Sasha Gisbo in the last race, a win by Cindy Newton will make her the leader of the 24 divas at 8 and 2. Will she become the new leader of Chao Racing Women's Division? We're about to find out right now. Let's have a Chao race! Okay, so after Sasha Gisbo upsetted Olivia Fortin, Cindy Newton is trying her best to secure the lead over the 24 divas at 8 and 2. She's currently tied with 7 and 2 for the moment. Right now she is going to eat the fruit, and there she goes, pressing down the line. Sarah Glenmurray will be right on her tail in second place, as the first superstar guest speaker is Tiffany Anderson, who's trying desperately to catch up, and Cindy Newton is with us. So Tiffany Anderson will have a little bit of catching up to do. And right now number 7 is getting left behind, and number 8 is with us, trying to get some attention here, and number 7 is with us. So these two Chao are going to be left behind in the competition for a while. as Tiffany Anderson, who's fighting with her opponents in a hurry, opens this one up with back-to-back speeders, but watch out for Cindy Newton's power and strength when they hit the wall. That's going to be a major tragedy. But right now, let's find out who will get the next command PS, and that next PS will be made by number 2. And look at that, not only will he be dominating or defying Chao, he'll also have a push to catch up with our 3 divas in a hurry. Good strategy by him. And who will get the next command PS as we pass the 1 minute mark? And number 7 is getting left behind the competition. Who's going to get it? It is number 1, that's who. That will lead number 7 in dead meat all the way back. Right now it is Cindy Newton who has come in on the lead over Sarah Grimbo, last guess what around, heading into the checkered path, heading into the sapphire portion of the course, as we head back into number 1, and down goes number 2. That's going to cause us serious damage. Now means number 1 will have a little bit of catching up to do. Meanwhile, poor number 7 is still way behind the competition. He is going to need a couple of speeders, and down he goes. He's going to need a couple of speeders to get back at this one, and this is one of them. And Tiffany Anderson, so she's way up behind, and there goes Cindy Newton with all her strength, quickly made it to the top of the wall. That was a good strategy. I do believe she's going to be a new leader of the 24 divas this week. Next speeders belongs to Tiffany Anderson. That makes her first speeders race, and now she leads number 7 left behind in the dust, all the way in the back. And right now, a couple of Chao are going rest. And who will get the next command speeders is number 1, making his first speeders race, leaving the other Chao in the dust. And right now, Cindy Newton has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the finish line. As number 2 takes another turn, making his second speeders race, and number 7 is getting all over in last place. You can tally one up for Cindy Newton. That was an incredible wisdom by a fancy trust. As Sarah Grimbo will get the next match PS, and I do believe that is going to do it. Yep. So with that win, Cindy Newton now leads with 8 wins and 2 losses in the 10 races they have so far this season. Yep, congratulations to Cindy Newton, and there's more coming up, so stay tuned. Alright, we have a couple more races left on our Thanksgiving course. That's right, the first event will feature, for race number 7, Andrea Lewis, Rio Posey, and Betsy Hill. And I know that haven't been winning a lot recently, but one of them will be tonight. Let's see who will get that chance at a win tonight. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, the next 3 divas are off and running, and number 1 is going to rest out. He will be left behind in the crowd. And it looks like Andrea Lewis pauses for more and trying to get some attention here. Rhea and Patsy are heading into the palm trees, and now they're going to eat the fruit. And there they go, racing down the line with Rita leading over Betsy Hill at the current moment, by the way it looks at it. And who will get the opening toss of this race as they make their way towards the bridges? It's going to be Andrea Lewis who gets the opening toss. She is going to be heading for the water, trying to gain some ground. And right now, number 8 is also heading for the water, trying desperately to get back in this one. As speed bus number 2 in this race will be made by number 6, who's trying to hold on number 7 for dear life for one of the bridges. Right now, it is Rio Posey who has the lead in come one, heading to the top of the hill, with number 1 Andrea Lewis battling for 3rd place at the come one. As the next BS will be made by Betsy Hill, trying to take away 2nd place from Andrea Lewis at the come one. Right now, number 7 is getting left behind competition. Number 6 also really near some help. As we pass the 1 minute mark sideways, which one of them will get the next command speeders? It's going to be number 7 who gets it. Trying desperately to get back in this one. Meanwhile, Betsy Hill and Rita Posey are battling for the lead, with Betsy Hill taking the lead from Rita Posey at the current one. As the next speeders were made by number 6. That makes the 6th speeders of the race. And right now, Rita Posey is getting tailgated back up in front, with Betsy Hill catching up with all this, and down goes Rita Posey and number 8. and Betsy goes last. So we opposing will have a little bit of breathing room to mumble, as number 7 will get his second speed rest of the base. And right now, Betsy O, number 6 and number 2 are getting left behind in the competition all the way back. I don't think any one of them will get speed rest any now and then. Next BS belongs to Andrea Lewis. That makes her second speed rest of the base. Right now, she's trying desperately to catch up with our leader, we are Posey. And number 2 is Gomez. So he's going to be all alone last place behind the pack. All the way back. And this time Andrea Lewis goes for consecutive. But I don't think she'll have enough distance to catch up to Rhea Posey. Looks like Rhea Posey is going to sell a win with a few yards to spare. And Betsy Hill's speeders was too late. Rhea Posey is our winner of this race. Poor Betsy Hill didn't get enough time to pull out the speed bus. And this race is just about over, with number 2 having no hope for surviving whatsoever. And Rhea Posey gets the job done. That's right, we'll present the last race of the week after we hear word from this. And now, Paul, let's present the final race of our Thanksgiving edition. That's right, race number 8 to close on our Thanksgiving show here in Louisville, Kentucky will feature Veronica Howard, Nina Helms, and Rihanna Simon. It's best luck to the 3 remaining divas on the Queen victory as we send down to the field one last time. And please start the race. Here we go. So it's the concluding race of our Thanksgiving 2017 show here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I hope everyone is thankful for whatever you are, like your family, your friends, or whatever characters you like. Or whatever superstars you like here on Chao sing. Right now it looks like Nina Helms and Veronica Howard are making their way towards the bridges. And it looks like Nina Helms is going to be heading for the water as the first superstar to get speed bus is number 7, who's trying to lead over the 5-through Chao up in the front. And right now the superstar getting left behind, and number 2 times for more, and so is number 7. And right now, guess who also is taunting for a moment? It's number 6, that's Sue. As BS number 2 in this race, we made by Veronica Howard, who is trying her best to catch up with our leader, Rihanna Simon. And it was like number 8 pauses for more and trying to get some attention here. As the next BS we made by number 8, who's trying to lead numbers 1 and 6 in the dust. And right now, Rihanna Simon is trying to hold off Veronica Howard and Nina Helms, while both catching up to her in a hurry. As they make their way towards the checker path into the sapphire portion of the course, the next BS we made by number 6, who desperately needs to catch him every now and then. Now let's head back to the action up in the front, as the 3 divas are running wild down the aisles, bursting neck to neck in a convoy. Which one of those divas will have the upper hand when they get to the home stretch? We'll find out soon enough. Next BS belongs to number 2, who dominates over the 5-through Chao in the convoy. And right now, numbers 1 and 6 are getting left behind on the competition battling for dear life. But it's number 7 who gets the next command divas, trying to hold on number 8 for 5th place on pack. Meanwhile, Rihanna Simon is still trying to hold off Nina Helms and Veronica Howard, who are both catching up to her in a hurry. The 3 divas are making their way towards the home stretch. And who will get the next command divas? It's back to number 8. That makes his second divas in the race. And right now, it looks like Rihanna Simon is trying to defend her lead over Veronica Howard. And he will be. She's going to get an easy victory as number 7 takes the next BS. Rihanna Simon holds off Veronica Howard to close out our Thanksgiving show in Louisville, Kentucky. So, Rihanna Simon is the last winner of week 23. Yep, and that will lead us into our closing messages. And we will have them right after we hear word from this. Alright folks, that's our show. Thanks again for helping the less fortunate of our families this Thanksgiving holiday season, and for attending on our Louisville, Kentucky audience with us. Next week, we should have the 4 remaining qualifying countries for December, and we'll have more exciting action here in the USA. Until then, this is Brad Gang signing off. Have a happy Thanksgiving holiday, keep on smiling, and so long, everybody! Thank you for joining us for our Thanksgiving holiday tradition. This is Paul Sanor signing off. Once again, for more exciting action here on Chao Racing 2017. See you next week.